morning, guys. Today we're going to be walking around the Fort King here in Ocala, Florida. This is a replica of the original fort, but still pretty cool. I'm talking to you. No digging.
We keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive.
Behold the fort! Okay, I know it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but actually, this is a replica. You gotta keep that in mind.
We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving.
Slow down, man. Going too fast. Alright guys, so quick history lesson. I know some of you hate it, but I'm gonna give it to you anyways. Alright, so in 1827 the first fort was built. Alright, in 1836 that very same fort was burnt down. In 1837 it was rebuilt, and in 1844 or 46, don't quote me on that, it was disassembled, and the structure was used to rebuild or build what is now known as Ocala as a city. This fort was actually the first courthouse. So if you ever go to the courthouse, remember you could have been coming here in a horse with no AC. Keep that in mind.
You know just what to say to me.
All right, guys. So let's talk a little bit about what happened here. All right. In the 1820s, this fort was a trading post. That's essentially what it started off like being, a trading post. When the Indian-American War started breaking out, they used this as a fort. This fort became a stopping ground for troops running from south to North Florida. These parts included, Tampa and nowhere to, I believe it was Jacksonville and St. Augustine. There's a lot of history here in Florida, so it's very important that you guys pay attention, because we're gonna keep walking around here. Want to see what it looks like inside? Come on in. Sniffing around and whatnot, but we're gonna keep walking around. Do you know what it takes to get up here? It takes a lot, so you better keep watching me.
We keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive. So you know that
we're gonna go outside and check out the outside of the fort. There's a couple of areas where you can sit down and have lunch, and then we're gonna head down to the creek, because that's a nice little hike, and well, who doesn't like a nice little hike, right? Alright guys, so I have a special treat for you guys. Any ladies or guys that like being outside, gardening and whatnot, well, right here they have a nice little garden area that is all maintenance and done by volunteers. So if you live in Ocala or Marion County or close by and you want to volunteer, these guys will love to have you. Let's go inside and take a look at it.
Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds, telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to.
Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about this particular plant here, because I know there's a lot of people in Latin America as well that make this drink called Jamaica, or I guess some people call it wild Kool-Aid. Listen, I don't know, all right? The point is that it's called Rosella, all right? And it's part of the hibiscus family. So you make essentially a drink out of it. I guess I'm not sure how to make it, but from what I've read, you sort of make a tea out of it. And you can actually, this is not illegal, by the way. I was told that it's okay to do it, all right? They say they have a whole lot, and if you want to bring a bucket, it's okay to do it. So don't be calling the cops on me, all right? So, I've drank the drink, but I've never actually tried it in its raw form. So we're gonna go ahead and try it right now. It's got a little pod, and yeah, it's a little bitter, but it's wild. So am I. Not just kidding. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and open up that little pod, and if you're at home watching, let me know if this is what you do or don't do. If I'm gonna die, it's too late. I'm probably already dead. All right. That, no, that's not delicious. No, it's not delicious. I think we're gonna leave it alone now, because I don't know what it is or it entails. But yeah, it's definitely not something that you want to just try. I tried it for you, so there it is. Organic meets organic. We're going to put it back in the ground. Thank you, Rosella, for your wonderful gift. Now the trailhead is right here, so you can't miss it. The parking lot is that way, the garden is this way, trail is that way. So let's get to it. Nothing to it. All right, boys and girls, we are here in the trail with Layla, and we're having a bit of an issue. We're trying to figure out where the spring is at. There's a spring called Three Spring, but I think we must have missed it. I don't know what happened. I mean, you would imagine the dog will be able to find it, not me. But we're gonna keep looking, and hopefully we can find it and show you guys it. Alright guys, as you can see, we made it down to the Seep Springs, and although it's called a spring, it's not really a spring. It's an area that is low enough to where water can essentially just stay there when it rains or when there's creeks running by, and it'll actually feed it that way. Now what you see here is actually not what it looked like, you know, in the early 1800s. It was actually much larger and much bigger. It essentially was able to feed troops, supply troops with water and livestock. So it's pretty cool. If you stay on the trail, make sure that you look on the right hand side if you're coming from the garden area that I just showed you. It's really neat. We're still walking around, and there's a lot of benches on this trail, which is actually pretty nice. You don't have to walk the whole thing through. You can actually take some time to rest and whatnot, like Layla in the background is doing. And if you guys think that you can't do this trail, well, let me tell you something. This is one of the easiest, if not the easiest trail I've ever done. So there is no excuse why you can't come out here and check it out. I'm gonna keep an eye on y'all, so y'all better do this damn trail.
They keep on telling lies.
As for me and Layla, we're gonna keep walking
That
around.
is how we stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoy that just as much as I did. I had a blast. As you can see, there's a lot of things that you can do here, and admission is free, so you don't have to pay anything. It's donation based. If you want to donate something good, if you want to be cheap, well, that's on you, bro. But listen, watch the videos, share, like, subscribe. We are up to 10 subscribers right now. I know what you're thinking. We're breaking records. I know. Thank you. You know who you are, and you know who you're not. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much. Be good. Do good. Take care of each other. Love the earth. 3, 6, 5.